Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are checking out In Bloom by ZEROBASEONE. Voice is still a little bit raspy, still battling that cold, but plus been recording for 2 hours straight now, so the voice is starting to set little by little, but I'm very excited about this one because I am a fan of this group after watching, if you checked out the channel at all, and you know that I reacted to Boys Planet on Patreon. There were a lot of incredible moments, a lot of incredible performances, a lot of beautiful, insanely awesome personalities, and people that we checked out on that show. One of which I almost like became kind of like a bias for me, which is not usually something that I say, like I have a bias and all that kind of stuff, but Park Han-bin is someone that I really became a huge fan of because of his like presence and his leading qualities and his dancing and the way he practices and the way like he is so insanely dedicated. And I think I said it in one of the episode reactions that it would be really cool if sometime down the line when they have like Boys Planet, I don't know, 199 or whatever season in a couple of years or so, it would be cool to see Park Han-bin as a dance master, because he was absolutely phenomenal on that show. It definitely stung a little bit not to have him make it to the final lineup. However, all of the guys that did end up making it, they absolutely deserve it, and I was very happy for them. And seeing the finale and then the episode that followed the finale was also really cool, just to get to know them beyond the show, because the show is incredibly hectic and chaotic. So to see them be very much kind of like chill and laid back and not have all of the pressure of being on a show like this and trying to be on your best freaking behavior and not let like evil editing kind of like do anything to you and take you out of context, as it did with some characters who then kind of like became very aware of it. Someone like Christian, for example, who almost seemingly made like a 180 switch from the way that he was portrayed in like leading up to the backdoor performance, and then suddenly he was like, nope, I'm not doing that again. I'm legitimately a decent guy, and screw you for making me look like something else, like someone else. So it was cool to see like the episode after the finale, and to see them kind of like be chill and kind of like continue to form that camaraderie, because some of the guys didn't have as much interaction with each other. So I'm very excited about this music video. So without further ado, let's get into it. In Bloom by ZEROBASEONE. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out the Patreon if you want to see some of my reactions, while also support the production of these videos. The reactions obviously include Boys Planet as well as Girls Planet and various other survival show. Currently checking out Queen Puzzle if you're interested. And yeah, let's get into it. Whoa. Hey. Oh. That's a departure for Gunwork. Like, he's usually kind of like has a heavy presence about him. It's so pure. Whoa. Whoa. Let's take it back. Matthew's smile immediately brightens up the room. What the? Nice. Whoa. Thought Shanghao transformed into Mario for a second there. Whoa, hold up. Ricky just sneaked up on me. Zero car wash. Oh, there's that beautiful voice. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. Nice. If you give me those flowers, I'll take them, but you know. You make me anxious. Oh, damn. Hey, Hanbin. Ooh, damn. Okay, you know what? There's something really, really interesting about this music video. It feels like this song is almost like a thank you to the fans, kind of like it's all because of you. It's all you. You make me bloom, like literally them being in that room, in that hallway, sorry, and all of these blooming flowers, and it's almost like they have a couple of different like stages, trying to get to that one flower that seemingly is far away. It feels like this music video kind of like encapsulates a little bit of their journey on the show, even in terms of like getting to a point where we become a group and we can perform for you because you made this come true. You voted, you got us here. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. That kind of song, which could obviously lyrically be turned into something romantic very easily, but usually I try not to focus on that too much. Even the road that they're dancing, the set behind them, it's like a road that goes up, almost like something from Inception or something. It's almost like a bumpy road, but also like a road that is like doesn't lead you to where you think it should lead you, like going. It's really, really cool. And there's something that says error building not found too. Like it feels like this is almost like a world which is a representation of the group ZEROBASEONE that is being built currently, or like the world is being built as like a representation of Boy's Planet, and the buildings, maybe they get built one by one, or like the flowers that bloom at the end is like them making it, which I thought was really, really cool. I love the emphasis on Shanghao. He looks absolutely majestic, and like the black outfits, dancing on like the sidewalk and whatnot. It looked absolutely beautiful. The video is definitely very unique, and it's almost like a play in a way on something that sounds like a love song, but then visually doing something very, very different with it. And all the different flowers, everything that is blooming, and like that little, almost like this farm of flowers that are being grown. It's like also them kind of like being that flower that is being grown throughout the show or something. Like maybe I'm taking things a little bit too far, but there's definitely like a lot of construction happening, like the error building not found, and like there's definitely a lot of visuals here that are very very interesting in the sense of like being in the car and almost like looking kind of like depressed, but then you see Matthew's face, which is kind of like Matthew's smile is something that always brought a smile to your face when you were watching Boys Planet, even when he had a rough time and things seemed to be out of his character. He still ended up, bringing that smile. And it's like that smile, it was such a symbolic shot. It's like no matter how depressed you might be, you see that smile and it brightens up your entire day. Ricky looking seductive as ever. I mean, it fits within his aura in general. And like, I love the fucking neck tattoo. As someone that has one as well, obviously I'm biased, but it was really, really cool. Like even like the Zero car wash, like ZEROBASEONE is also really, really interesting. I don't know, like there's different stages, like the stages of the group being formed, and like like that flower form is so interesting, and like everything being frozen in time, and like the butterfly turning into almost like this pixelated butterfly. And butterfly, usually the symbolism with butterflies is like resurrection and transformation and all that kind of stuff, which I feel like is very appropriate for ZEROBASEONE, as far as like their transformation from not knowing each other to now being like this. Well, Matthew and Hunbin, I believe, did know each other, right? They were friends before the show, but like everything kind of like transforming. It's like the flowers is like the one constant thing that never died, which is like the love of the fans, or like the purity of them, or like the dreamer or something that they had, as the lyrics say. It's all because of you. Like the outfits themselves, them looking like flowers all by themselves with the white outfits, was also really, really interesting. So it's like we bloomed because of the flowers that were given by the fans. I'm taking this way too far, obviously. Vocally, this was really, really wonderful, and I'm very, very intrigued. Like the music video itself, like literally the light bulb says flower, which is also really interesting. But I feel like the lyrics are very interesting in a romantic sense, but also in terms of like their journey on the show. I thought it was really, really cool, and the balloons with the hearts and everything is also really dope. And like this song was, I did not know what to expect, because you have members that can cover a variety of genres. Like I seeing Gunwook like smiling like that and being so pure, it is so different from like his introduction, even in him doing his dance, his solo dance in front of the masters and all, and just like his presence in general. To see him go from that to something that is very pure and almost like magical, and all the members did a phenomenal job of showing a very pure side to them. So I would be very intrigued if there's something a little bit darker, whether it's on the album or maybe in their next project, because they definitely have members that can cover all kinds of genres. They can go into something that is much more action packed, that is much more seductive, much more mature, but at the same time they have everything to cover all bases. And having like a vocalist, for example, like Tare, for example, too, like his voice is so incredibly magical, and it gives the group itself such a cool layer of such a cool dimension, because his voice is insanely unique. So yeah, this song was absolutely beautiful. They got the stage clear, I think the ending says, and like literally I think Gunwook was the first one to break through that little barrier, which is like the barrier of getting through with the show and getting on to the next stage, which is this debut and all. I thought it was really, really cool. I feel like this was a really cool way to start to debut with this kind of a vibe. It fits the season. It fits very well, especially because we have a lot of groups that go edgy, go dark. So in all of that, to have that balance, which I talked before in my reactions, it's very important to have this balance, to appreciate like the darker shit in life, and edgier songs that have more explicit lyrics and more edgy visuals, it's important to have songs like this that create like this cool balance and make you appreciate the dark and light that K-pop has to offer. So I thought that this was a really beautiful choice to start off with this kind of a song for a debut. And the music video itself was very different and very fresh. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. My voice is starting to literally get fried completely. So I'm going to end this reaction here. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions, including, of course, Boys Planet. And I will catch you all in the next one. Have a wonderful day, you guys. See ya.